Hands for the legends in the building outside, man. So Cap, you've been able to do a little everything. Man. You DJ for major artists. You've got the production world a little bit. You've also done mixtapes. Like, what do you like? How do you celebrate the successes along your career to keep you motivated to be somebody that's relevant in today's world?
Me personally, I stay in a mix of everything still. You know what I'm saying? Even the young DJs coming up, I DJ with all those cats from First Choice to Self, to Sus One, to out of town. We go to Atlanta, we in Miami with X. I still stay relevant, keep myself relevant. You know what I'm saying? I keep reinventing myself like Fat Joe and LL. That is DJ shit, you know what I'm saying?
We really want to provide for some of the younger producers is an atmosphere like back in the day with the Tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, what I'm going to ask of you later when you get on the ones and twos is kind of take us back there a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, now I'm going to do a mean set. I'm going to do a mean Tunnel set tonight.
So, like, explain to them, if you could put it in words, because I don't, the way I put it earlier to somebody in the back was I said, like, when you go, if you like strippers, and you go to Atlanta, you go to Magic City, right?
Right.
If you were a hip-hop head in the 90s, you had to come to the Tunnel when you came to NYC. Is that kind of accurate?
That's exactly what it was. If you really was a hip hop fan of all genres and everything, you came to that Tunnel. No matter what artist we had Master P coming in. You know what I'm saying? To bring everybody. We had Cash Money coming in with Dr. Dre. They brought the whole Dog Pound, DPG, and then Missy Elliott came with the whole crew with Timberland, Aaliyah, everybody came in. Like, if you was an artist in the 90s, you had to hit that stage. Jay-Z did like every album release party that he had in that Tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Nas, everybody, man. It's like every week it was something different. And we let 500 women in free every week. But the only trick was the guys came in one way and the girls came in another way. So if you came with a girl, it's no telling she might not make it in.
Yeah, that's real talk.
You don't know, you know what I'm saying? Then there was no VIP in there. So it was like, you came in there, you were standing next to LL or Big. We used to Big in us and C's. I used to bring them in there every week. Jim Jones, Dipset started in the Tunnel. You know what I'm saying? With Jim and all those guys. They had their own Harlem section in there. And then Tunnel was broken down like it was gang related. It was Brooklyn side, it was Queens side, it was Harlem, it was the Bronx.
It was all love at the same time.
Oh no, it was all love. It was definitely all love, but you had to know what was up. And then it came to a point where they had put up the signs and it was like, wear your chains at your own risk. You know what I'm saying?
And the chains got snatched.
Oh no, every week it was a snatch name or something, but you knew, when you walked in that building, you knew what it was because it was 2,000-3,000 people every Sunday. We invented Sunday parties. You know what I'm saying? Before we came along, it was no, you just went to church or went and had dinner with your family or whatever. We came and we put Sundays on the map as a legitimate night to party for hip hop because that was the only, in the 90s, Sundays was the only night they would really give us for hip hop because there was nothing else going on. So they'll take the risk on a Sunday, whether, you know, any other night, they're not giving up Friday or Saturday. So, you know, Jessica Rosenblum, which is the queen of nightlife.
She just retired, right?
She invented all of that. Yes, that Sunday night party. You know what I'm saying? There was nowhere on the planet you was partying on Sunday night.
So how did that all exist in the same place though? You know, nowadays, you know, you have such a regional, you know, hip hop influences. How did it all live in NYC? How did it all happen in NYC?
Well, and you know, we were, you know, NYC of course is real New York. The Tunnel was real New York, thug, heavy. But it was like me and Flex, we used to go to Atlanta and Miami like every other week and DJ down there. Like, we were friends with Khaled when Khaled was skinny. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew Khaled, and we used to go to Atlanta with Mars and Trauma and Infamous, and those guys was little niggas back then. I was the first New York DJ, you know, and I could say that knowingly to bring those South records played in New York because we had the tunnel. So nobody in New York was playing 3-6 Mafia. That was a sipping on some syrup and all that. Master P, bout it. But I used to go to Atlanta and Miami and Houston, and those joints is tearing up the spots. You know what I'm saying? And then from going to Atlanta every other week and all of that, I became and doing Hot 97 is in, they have one in Atlanta too. So I became good friends with Little John and Ludacris, Chris Lover. This was before, you know, all the big records when those guys were just radio dudes and everything. So those were like my best friends, and we used to come hang out and look, their kids is John kids is my God kids, and you know, Luda, all that. So we became good friends. So they used to give me all those records to come in. When Little John started doing the Kwan, and then I'll never forget that.
So, you know, iStandard, I feel like we're like, you know, we started this shit almost 10 years ago doing this iStandard thing, and we've been privileged to really build a lot of great relationships over the years. I kind of feel like, you know, being humble, being somebody who really enjoys the culture of music and hip hop and understands like where this thing is really going. You know, me, my partner Don Napoli, the whole staff at iStandard, we really felt like tonight had to be about a DJ producing, because a lot of people don't really give the opportunity to acknowledge what you guys have done.
I ain't gonna front, this is the first time I've ever got an award. Wow.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. It's very humbling, and my partner Don can say the same thing, that we actually have friendships with people that created music that we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, listening to it at a certain time, you're like, it's kind of like the soundtrack to your life. You know what I'm saying? When I found out Biggie passed, like I felt like I lost my best friend.
Nah, it was crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I was right there when it went down. That was
absolutely.
Crazy.
So all those records, all those memories, all those things were real to a lot of people. So you gotta understand like what's going on the stage right now, what's going on this whole weekend. This is Big Cap. This is a man that put you guys onto something that you probably never heard before he came on the decks. You know what I'm saying? Same with Scratch, same with Kid Capri. Clap your hands one time for Big Cap. You know what I mean? You don't have insurance, man.
And you know, DJs ain't got no insurance, man.
They ain't got insurance either. But on some real shit though, Cat, man, I fuck with you. We fuck with you. We want to make sure we recognize you tonight. This is the authority on DJs and producers.
Wow.
iStandard. This is the Salute the DJ Producer Award for Greatness. Clap it up for the homie Big Cat.
Yeah! Let's go, Cat!
I appreciate you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. This is the first time I ever got something like this, man, and it means, and I ain't even gonna lie, it means a whole lot to me to receive something like this and to be able to be a DJ, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I love doing what I do, man. I am a turntable. Thank y'all.
Yeah. So real fast, shout out to Instagram and Twitter so they can tag you and all that.
Y'all can check me out on Instagram at BigCap, BIGKAP. Hit me on my website, djbigcap.com. And check me out at a club near you, man. And don't forget, I got that mixtape album coming out. You Can't Smoke With Us. Shout to my whole burn unit. DJ Boy Wonder.
Big shout out to Boy Wonder. That's the homie right there.
All that, man. What's good? good, bro.
So let's take a few pictures real fast. Then Cap's gonna get a couple drinks.
Oh,
We're gonna get Kid Capri up here real
We're
fast.
gonna burn something too, man.
And then you're gonna burn out on 1 and 2s for this tunnel set.